We are taking calls at 617-830-4750. We are going to take our next call from the 785 area code. I'm bracing for something by taking this call. Caller, what's your name and where are you calling from?
Hi, my name's Kale, and I'm from Lawrence, Kansas.
Oh, okay. You have the same area code as who the person we know as the Kansas troll, which is a very, very antagonistic person. But I can tell from your voice that you're not that
Oh
person,
God.
even though you share the area code. Well, what's on your mind?
I was wondering, does America have a representative democracy if a minority of the population votes and a minority of the people who did vote ended up electing someone?
Okay, so many people chose not to vote. So when you ask them whether they feel like they participated, many of them would say, well, I participated by exercising my right not to vote. But what you're getting at is something that I think is asked a different way, analyzed in detail. There's a Princeton study which says we're not really a democracy. We're really an oligarchy because you're sort of pointing out voter turnout information and the reality that 26% of the country actually voted for the person that is president. And in addition, even among the people that voted,
Hmm.
nearly 3 million more voted for Hillary Clinton than for Donald Trump. But there's another
Right.
aspect to this, which I think is completely insidious, and it goes beyond voter turnout, which is if you are a rich person, um, I'm not sure if you're taking notes on this, but I'm honored that you may be taking notes on this. If you're a rich person or a corporation, your legislative and policy desires are way more likely to be taken seriously and pursued as law by our lawmakers than if you're just kind of like an average person who is in poverty or earns a sort of average income. And that is something that to me, yeah, voter turnout's a problem. And the fact that so many people chose not to vote, I don't like that. And I think we should work on that. But the fact that by virtue of having money, it's way more likely that what you want to happen legislatively will happen, that oligarchical reality that's going on is something that I think we need to be really, really concerned about. And the current administration is only going to make that worse.
So can I ask a follow-up question to that?
Yes, absolutely.
So does that mean if if you are rich, that voting is more important to you because of the system that we have now? It's more representative of rich people
Well, the
in
interesting
that
thing is
way?
if you have a lot of money, you don't actually need to vote because it's the money itself that will actually give you the political capital. So it's an interesting way to follow up on the question, but I think it's actually quite the opposite, which is because of the system we have, voting is not actually the best way as a rich person to achieve change at this point. It's using your money to buy influence and achieve change. Something, by the way, the president bragged about doing when he was a private citizen. Thanks so much for the call. Always great to hear from Kansas and hope to hear from you again.